Unwanted.
Isn't it weird? Isn't it weird? Isn't it weird? Isn't it weird?
Hello, Weirdlings. Welcome back to Isn't It Weird? Isn't it weird? I could tell you, I feel like this is like the most natural thing that you and I have ever done.
Yeah.
So not too weird, you know? After the first pull, jitters, unsurety, about the first card pull was done. I was like, "Ooh, I'm ready to do it again." I don't know about you. I was really excited to record tonight with you. So
Yeah.
pretty stoked.
I was really excited. I was pretty much ready, like right when we finished the last one.
Yeah. Yeah. I was like, ooh, I want to do another. Patience, grasshopper.
By the way, I'm ALine.
And I'm Laura. And if you are just tuning in now, you're listening to a podcast with two best friends from teen years, follow their lifelong, almost 30-year fandom with the band Hanson, and a 20, how long now, Elaine?
I think 26 years.
26 years of friendship.
Yeah.
And we are going over a really creative project Elaine did a couple of years ago, or a year ago, for my birthday, and she made some oracle cards, and we said let's deep dive into Hanson's music with these wonderful cards. And deep dive did we do?
Was something.
Yeah.
Close and personal right off the jump.
Yeah, let's just rip our souls out a little bit. Come on.
A little bit.
No better way possible to do it.
Was one true way to really pull the Band-Aid off.
I was just thinking about Band-Aids.
Of course you were.
Just thinking, dang, we did it. We just pulled it right off and went to town, and it was really a fun way to, fun but sad, but I still had a lot of excitement just going over that and doing that experience with you. So it was awesome. ALine, did we have anybody call in to our phone number?
No, we did not have anyone call in this week.
That's okay. We still have time and space for people to call. What we are doing is we would love to play these voicemails left for us from people, our listeners. Share your memories and moments with the song we decide to pull. Last week was a hard one, but I figured, and you know what? If you still want to leave a comment for that song, you definitely are welcome to do that, because it was quite a doozy of a song. But if you have any happy memories or anything you'd like to share with us about your favorite parts of the episode, give the phone number ALine so they can ring-a-ling.
Our Hanson Hotline phone number is 918-236-0561.
Yay. Awesome. Make sure you guys give us a call. So we're going to go ahead and jump into this week's card pull. I'm going to do it today. I'm super excited. Really pumped. Look at these pretty cards. First, let's get a little...
It was so shiny.
See how they're shiny. Little, very pretty cards. So we got to give it a good pop-up shuffle. So sometimes when the cards fly out at you, it's jumping out. We take that. We do not deny the jumping out cards. I was just thinking about this one I said, if we get this song, I have so many thoughts about this song. No lie. No lie. I was like really into it. And I was like, boy, when we pulled this song, I cannot wait to talk.
And the universe said, "Here you go."
Madeline.
I had a feeling that's exactly what you pulled. Mad A-line.
It's wonderful. It's one of my favorites. I love this song so much. No, it was such a good song. What's our book say about it? I'm gonna have you read the book out this time.
Let me pull it up.
I'm gonna read along with you. Booklet. Look what she did. Pulled these together so well.
Alrighty. It says, "We're tracing our footsteps. We're going the same way. You've done this before, and here we go around again. Take some time to smell the roses. Appreciate the little things in life that can make all the difference. If it's hurting your soul, then let it go. Going in circles, fate, kismet, let it go. Treading water, spiraling, inconsistent behavior, and compulsivity. And if you ask a yes or no question, the answer is yes if you can break the cycle, no if you're repeating the same mistakes."
Ooh, I love it. Absolutely love it. One of my favorite lines from this song, and I have this song tattooed on me, one of the few, and it says, "You are my 10,000 roses." And I love that. I love that whole line in the song. "You are my 10,000 roses, and I let you go." Just the ability to let go of something that is everything you wanted, you know, but knowing you're gonna go back in the same cycle and circle again. It's one of more Hanson's healthiest boundary songs. I gotta hand it to them, you know? They
They don't.
they lack some
Yeah.
sometimes, you know?
Oh yeah. That's for season 2. Season 2 is
We took a few steps back with this time around when it comes to boundaries. However, Madeline is a beautiful boundary song, and it's one of my favorites, and it's super fun to hear it live. It's one of my favorites, especially acoustic, when we all howl like coyotes. Here we go round again. Ugh. You know that part in Tulsa, Tokyo, middle of nowhere? I'm in the car park. That's one of my favorites. One of my favorites. Let's go. Show count. We're gonna go back to Hanson Stage. Hanson Stage is a website that we as Hanson fans love to check out, love to find out all of our stats. And the creator Katie has done a wonderful job at bringing up all of the content.
I think now that I'm looking at the stats, I think that we maybe mentioned this in the last episode.
I think I went over, I just like, because I glanced at it, I couldn't help it. I saw it on there. I said, Madeline. Here she is. I have not seen it as many times. I've only seen only. Is that really the last time I've seen it? Huh. In 23. I feel like I've seen it more
So
recently, but I
your
guess not.
last time seeing it was on my birthday.
No, what a good day.
That's
That
the
was
last
fun
time
then.
that I saw it as
That was
well.
a oh,
That was the
that was a
best.
fun
That was the best 40th birthday ever.
yeah. Yeah, that was a fun drive. ALine and I drove up to Atlanta for the Cherry Blossom Festival and saw Hanson Knows a Free Show. And who else was there?
Everybody.
they're gonna come back to me, but they sing, "Where were you? Where were you?"
Yeah.
The Fray
Yes.
were there. They were fun too. They were a good time. But Madeline, the last time we heard was on your birthday. First time was Albertine tour. I've heard it Madeline 23 times. Not enough.
Heard it 4, but the first time that I
Not
heard it
enough.
was the Middle of Everywhere tour.
No.
Yeah. Yeah, 2017. It's crazy.
No way.
That is crazy.
That is crazy. That is crazy. Holy schmoly. That's wild.
Yeah. I
I
cannot believe I never heard that live before 2017.
Wow. That's remarkable. I wish I could see all the no, it won't show me how many times I've seen, but how many times have they played it total? I've seen 23, but
It is 285 times. 8 of those were
wow.
virtual.
Don't count those. Sorry, guys. People count them. You're allowed to count them. It's fine. It's fine. There was a time and a place where were like COVID
We
and
were
people
all
watched.
virtual.
Yeah, that's
285.
wild. Please don't get upset at me, Hanson fans, for me saying a virtual show doesn't count. I apologize. It's real. It's real. I just have I don't know, thing. Ah, I don't mark them on Hanson stage when I watch the virtual shows. I was like, no, I'm gonna watch them.
See, I do, but it counts them separate. You can count them together, but it gives you 2 lists.
285. Crazy. Ah, such a good one. Mm. I can think of so many times when I've seen this song performed live, and it just really like just just gets me. It's so fun.
I don't have a
So,
lot of
so fun.
memories of it.
Well, see,
I have 4 and they're not like they're not really standing out to me.
they don't stand out. No. I think there was a period of time that well, there is one show in particular, just because it was a wild experience where we bought tickets. Was it Massachusetts? Mm, I guess. But we did these VIP tickets and it was like $50. Why not? And then they stopped sales on that. And we're like, well, they must have sold out. Couldn't find them anymore. And at the time, my boss that where I was working, even though I strategically did my calendar where I could work and book my clients the way I needed to and still go to Hanson shows. This particular day off, he did not want to give me for whatever reason. It was a standoff, and he's like, "I'm not giving you this day off." And I was like, "Fine. I'm going to book a flight for after my day and get there, and even if I get to the show late, it'll be fine. No big deal. I'm going to still go to work and make the show and just walk up on last minute." So, I did just that. I did my clients, drove down to Orlando, hopped on a plane, and I get on the plane when gates open. Like crazy. Like the people are already lined up and the gates are about to open a couple minutes after my plane takes off and I'm headed that way. I was
My
like, wow.
gosh.
I know it was really wild. I was like, what am I doing? But there was a special like VIP section. I was like, well, at least I'll be in the back of that, general entry or whatever. I get there and friend is texting me and she's like, this is the wildest thing. There's like no one in the pit. We're surrounded by people. It's barricaded off and it's like a 20 by 20 pin. And there's like 10 of us in here. And I was like, Well, that's kind of weird. Everybody's gonna be watching us and be like, "Why the hell are they stuck in the center of this pen?" I don't know, but it was very convenient for me because I had to was like, "Look at fate. Look at fate take me to this pen." And in that pen, I was standing there. And there's a video that came out online of someone recording from behind, and it's Madeline. And you just see my silhouette of curls just like "Doo, doo, 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 doo," in the video. And I'm just like, la 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 la, happy, happy, happy. And it's one of the best times, best memories I have of that song, just because I don't know, it was good. It's probably a boundary that I was like, didn't let go of. So I was like, I'm gonna get there. I'm gonna do
Very
this.
do-go bee of you.
Right, right, right. Yeah, that was one of my most funnest memories of hearing that song live. Aside from the general, like I said earlier, the coyote howling during that song. Uh, but when it coming back to that song, as far as personal meaning, like I have it tattooed on me, I know for myself, one of the hardest and most beautiful parts of my life is my tendency to romanticize a lot of things. I blame Hanson. Like I give Hanson like 50% of the blame for the romanticizing, at least. The other half is because I'm a Pisces. Ah, but there is something super romantic and whimsical to this song that brings me so much joy. But they write about releasing something you love and letting it go, you know, because you love it so much. And sometimes just that's the best thing you can do for yourself. And I would say the cards alignment really like drove home the meanings I would think of this song as well. So good job on getting that together.
You
Tell
know,
me about the process of gathering the meanings for this song on your side when you made the card.
it like the whole deck was done the same way. So the way that I did the deck, I made all the art and then I wrote down some things that I felt like would signify each card. And then I was like, this doesn't feel like enough. There's other thoughts and they don't belong to me per se, but like I would like everyone to, kind of understand this. If you look at this, you're like, oh, I can resonate with some form of something that's on each page. So I'd mentioned before, I had messaged the fans that had shown interest in helping. And I showed each one the card, just one card at a time. And I said, just tell me what the card says to you. And so each person did that. I think there were three of them besides myself. And for each one, they gave me their breakdown. So I mixed it in with what I had wrote. So each person has like pieces in every card, like in the booklet.
Very cool. That's awesome. And I do not think I did show it, but I'm going to show it one more time. See if you can pick this up right here. This little ring is in the way, but you can see it through the window and all the roses and that very cool paper art
There
design. I
there
love it.
is,
I love the sun is like a little.
let me find my card. There is a little Easter egg on this card.
What is that? What is the K? I was just
10,000,
thinking that.
10K. That's the Easter egg.
It's funny. You did it again. I was literally just thinking, what's that K about? And you're like, oh, there's an Easter egg. Get out of my
Yeah,
brain.
the little random K because there's 10 roses.
Very witty of you.
There's
Good
these
job.
cards have so much deep meaning, each little
Like
piece.
it.
And the more you look at it, the more you really look, and see things. Yeah, there's the 10K roses. That was my little Easter egg.
I love it. I just did a little version of my song. Here we go around again. Love it. I love it. All right.
Now
Here comes oh, yes.
I do have some fond memories of this song as a teen, but
Share with me, please.
there it's a mix between saying, "You always want your name" in a Hanson song, and the closest I ever got was
Mm,
Mad ALine for Madeline. But then,
take it.
yeah,
That's a good one.
I
I like it. I like it.
I also have
Madeline.
quite a I don't know, when I hear this song, for me, it's I think I've separated myself a little from it because I always associate this with Madeline Clifton.
Oh, yeah, that's a
Yeah.
sad version,
Yeah,
but, yeah.
and having been friends with Josh and having such a deep connection to that
Mhm.
entire thing as it went down, and this album being, like, my saving grace as a young teenager, that I
Mm.
would just listen
It
to
was
these
very
songs. It was such a prominent thing,
right.
and so every time I would hear it,
Yeah.
I would think of Maddie instead of because
Yeah.
her name is Madeline Clifton. So I would just think of Madeline and her as, like, one, and I think I've kind of, like, separated myself from the depth of the song because of that. It's just become this little thing that when I hear it, I think of her.
Well, that's, a really, like, interesting take on that,
That's a
you
very
know?
unique situation.
Yeah. Very, very much so. Very, very much unique take on that song for you. Uh, wow. That was a really sad situation. I, wonder where at any point did you feel healing with the song in that, or is it just kinda like an association that you're just like,
I think I listened to it a lot just to, like I don't know, I guess it kinda made me feel closer to her, even though
"Yeah,
I
yeah, I
didn't
can
know
see
her,
that."
I knew Josh, and knowing Josh
Right.
really took a major toll on me mentally after
Right.
all the stuff that happened, and when it came out, he was arrested at the school, and I was like me and my friend were the first 2 people that knew, in our next class,
Mm.
I sat in Josh's desk, and it was just like a whole thing. So, like, I to this day, like, it's shaped every aspect of me as an adult, which is really odd to say, but, like, my husband was friends with the same group, and he actually was on the same street when they found Madeline. So, we live right around, that neighborhood. So, it's just like
Yeah.
there's so many ties to it, and, like, me being into true crime, I think a lot of that really gears towards knowing Josh and having
Yeah,
just
didn't
been
surprise.
affected so young.
Wow. Yeah.
I've always searched for the whys and all that stuff. So, like, I think just, the song really when I hear it, if it makes me feel closer to the little girl that never got to be.
That's sweet. Sweet way to hear that. All interesting how we have very different
Very
experiences, highs and lows for this particular or other songs in general. I think that's like one of the coolest part of their music is how it's able to affect everybody individually in different ways like that. Um, I'm super excited to do the tarot pool for this. Very curious where we're going to be going with that. For those who don't know and want to hear, hop on over to the Patreon to hear the tarot card pull that I am about to make happen. Do you have anything else you want to say about Madeline?
um, I don't think so. I think, right before the card pull, I think I really summed up because I was sitting here the whole time that we were talking about it, and I'm like, "Man, she has so many great memories. Why can't I pull, something besides that whole joke that I would call it Mad A-line?" And then I was like, "Oh, yeah, that's right, because I have a totally different association." So, it's really this is Maddie's song to me.
Yeah, yeah, but that goes to show, like, how each individual song just really touches us and impacts us. I mean, this is one of the very few I have several Hanson tattoos, but this one is tattooed on me. So it definitely has touched me in a way that's very special, and there's a confidence to my steps that I make every day, especially if I'm releasing something that I need to release, even if it brings me joy, you know? Or most of the time it brings more heartache and
Yeah.
pain, and that's why I'm letting it go. But even things that can bring you heartache and pain can also bring you lots of joy. Or making space and boundaries for that thing to do what it needs to do just because it means so much to you. So I think that's something very special and beautiful about this song to me, that, why I got it tattooed on me, why it feels so special, because sometimes when you let things go, they do come back,
Yeah.
you know, all the time, not all the time, but when you let them go, if they're meant for you, they come back in a very special way, you know, or life, you know,
Isn't there a saying, like, "If it's meant to be, let it go, and if it returns, it was." I'm messing that up a lot, but, like, there's a saying like that. I can't
I
remember it.
completely get what you're saying. And then, sometimes when things come back, you think, "Is this right this time?" And then here we go around again,
Yeah.
you know?
I did make
And you do it till you, like, realize it's supposed to be let go again.
I did make a piece of art at one point that I was sitting there thinking about this song, and I was, like, making these, like, really unique art pieces, and I have a few of them. I didn't do a lot, but, I did one, and it fits with I'll have to pull it out. It fits with our podcast vibe for sure. It's Madame
Mhm.
Madeline, and she's a madam, like, like a mythical creature,
Oh,
being, but
madam.
she's yeah, madam. Like, she's doing,
Mhm.
like, a what is it called? The ball.
Crystal ball?
Yes, that. My brain completely glitched. Yeah, she's doing, like, a crystal ball thing. It's Madame Madeline.
Madam, yeah, Madam Madeline. I love that.
I'll pull it out.
I always think of Madeline as well as the TV show. There's a really cool bar in New York City that a friend took me to, and the wallpaper was original. I think it was called Carlisle, and it has Madeline on the walls, like, the art of it, very cool. Non-Madeline, but Madeline connection. And the movie Madeline, that's amazing movie.
I've never heard of that one either.
Yes, you have.
I don't think so.
It's a '90s movie
That
where the
doesn't
little girl with Madame Trenchbull.
Oh, no, that's not Madeline. You're
What is
thinking
it?
of Madeline, the little girl with the blue dress and the little, like, wicker hat.
Well, that's Madeline.
It
Madeline.
is
What's
Matilda.
the Oh my god. Yeah, listen, it's past my bedtime. It's past 10 PM.
It's
It's still a great movie.
Matilda's
Can't
a great
believe I
movie.
did
I love
that. Thank you for correcting me. I was obviously a sleepy girl.
I
On it.
actually just I got to see, Matilda Junior, like, live theater show. My kids' school, they go to art school, so, like, there's a theater course, and There's a whole production. They did Winnie the Pooh Jr. and Matilda Jr., and it was so good. Like,
Aw,
I don't even know most of these kids yet, and I'm just like, I'm so proud of everyone. They did
I'd be so
amazing.
talented.
The
Children.
girl that played Miss Honey and the girl that played, Trunchbull, they were
Mhm.
just so amazing with it. They were so good. It was
That's
just
why.
it was wild to see, and it was really cool. So I was like, "Yeah, I know Matilda. I love
I know
Matilda."
her. I know Matilda. She's not Madeline.
No. I know
No,
of
but I was
Madeline, but
thinking
I don't.
Madeline with the restaurant and the little schoolgirl. Yeah, it was from storybook pages from there. But yeah, yeah, that was a
Isn't she
little
French?
sweet connection. Joey the French, maybe, probably.
I have
I don't
vague
know the lore too
memories
much.
of her, but never watched it, so I'm like, I don't know nothing about her, but I know who she
Hmm.
is.
I thought about naming a child of my Madeline as well. If
Actually,
boys.
I
So
thought about naming my daughter Adeline, like
well, there you
Madeline,
go.
but like add a line.
Take it off. That's really
Yeah,
cute.
do that.
Adeline.
Add a line would have been so weird.
Adeline. No, I think that would have been so pretty.
Not Adeline, add a line. Add a line.
Adeline. Adeline.
Yeah. You add a line to me, and it's my daughter, but I didn't do it.
You would have. I would have had too much fun with that.
Yeah.
I would have been like, yeah, Adeline. Adeline. Yeah. Well, thank you so much for a wonderful episode tonight. It was really fun
That
filming
was really fun.
and getting to do another card. I'm super excited. I probably manifested this card too hard today because I was really like on it, just super connected to it, and just was like, I don't know what I'm going to talk about if it's any other card because this is what my brain is on right now. So
And
I
there
picked
you
that
go.
out. Will you tell our wonderful listeners where they can find us at and connect with us at,
Sure
please?
will. Once again, if you guys would like to call into our little Hanson hotline, tell us, what you guys either think of the episode, or even if you have like a memory of hearing Madeline yourself live and it really stood out to you, or if you have some oddball connection like me, go ahead and share it with us and give us a call and leave us a message. Our phone number is 918-236-0561. You can also email us at isn'titweirdpod@gmail.com. You can find us on Facebook at Isn't It Weird Podcast, on Instagram at Isn't It Weird Pod, and on TikTok at Isn't It Weird Podcast. I think that's about it. Oh, we are also now on YouTube.
YouTube.
Isn't It Weird Podcast
Yay.
on YouTube.
Yes, we are. I'm super excited about the YouTube too,
We are everywhere
because
now.
we are everywhere. Take over. Well, thank you so much, everybody, our wonderful weirdlings, and stay weird.
Yeah, stay weird for sure.
Stay weird. Bye bye.
Bye.
Unwanted.